Hey, hey, hey. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm Rosemary Nonny Knight. I am the prosperity minister in my super yellow rain jacket thing, which is possibly overkill for this weather. But when I left the house, it was raining, and now it's just kind of dripping. I feel overkill, but I don't know. I just leave it on anyway. Because I'm crazy that way. So here I am, kind of slightly baking somewhat in this yellow thing. But hey, it's keeping me safe from the non-existent rain. So we carry on. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But I'm wearing it. I might tie it around my waist soon enough. But for now, this is what I'm doing. But anyway, I got to thinking, because every day I go out on my bike, okay? Especially since this whole COVID craziness, I've not been able to go to the gym and do spin class. Now, if you've been in my world for any length of time, you know that I love spin class. But I've not been able to do spin class, so I've had to take it to the bike and take it to the streets, basically, and do this whole 10-mile cycle ride every single day, which is cool. Well, every day. I do 6 days a week, and then I have today off where I come for a walk instead, which is cool. I've kind of got to know some of the people in my community, say hello to them and all that kind of stuff. They probably think I'm a bit weird because I'm usually singing and singing quite loudly and shouting hello, good morning to anybody that I go past. So they probably think I'm slightly weird, and I kind of do the same cycle over and over again until I get to 10 laps. But anyway, this is the thing. Every time I start my first lap, the thing that comes through my mind is this. Oh my gosh, my feet, my legs, they hurt. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I have the strength to actually make it through 10 laps today. Should I do 9? Should I do 8? Should I do 7? It just seems too impossible for me to do 10 laps today. It feels hard. But then I keep going, and I keep going. And I keep going and singing and connecting with the divine and shouting good morning and doing all the stuff that I do. And then, oh, good morning, Elle. Good morning, Natalie. Good morning, Reginald. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Melanie as well. Oh, I just looked at comments. So yes, I do all of this stuff. And then somehow, I get to 10 laps. And 10 laps are done. And I'm going home. All is well. And the next morning I wake up again, do exactly the same thing, think, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. But I just keep pushing my legs forward. And then I get to the end, and that's it. And I used to think this in spin class as well, that, you know what? Yes, it feels hellish at the start, but I just keep moving my legs. And I say this all of the time. I feel like I repeat myself 20 million times. I'm sorry if you've heard this before. But I need to remind you guys that the difference between those who actually succeed at the life that they want, the simple difference is this, that we all come to the place where we feel as if it's too hard. We all feel as if we cannot do it. We all feel the same feelings, but the ones who thrive in their vision are the ones who just decide that, you know what, I'm just going to keep putting one foot in front of the other over and over and over again until I break through. They have no assurance of when they're going to break through. It's not like a bike ride where you know I'm going to count down 10 laps. That's it. I've done my 10 laps. It's going to be 45 minutes if I'm in spin class, and then it's going to be over. There's no such assurance in living your vision, in living out your calling, in having the relationships you want and the money and all of the great stuff that we call prosperity. There's no assurance of the timing, except that I know without a shadow of a doubt, one, if you do not just keep putting one foot in front of the other, you will never achieve it. And two, if you do, you will. I know that without a shadow of a doubt. If you keep putting one foot in front of the other continually until you break through to where you want to go, you will get there. There is no doubt in my mind about that. I just don't know the timing. Now, if you do it really slowly, it's like if I do my laps really slowly, it just drags out the pain forever. If you do life really slowly or with all the stopping and the starting and the stopping and the overthinking and the, oh my God, do I get this? Am I this? It will take longer. But if you just focus your eyes on your vision, you do the clearing work that comes up. You know, you don't need to go digging for anything extra. You do whatever comes up, okay? And then you just keep moving forward towards the actual thing that you want, not the settled for thing. Because that's the other thing people do. is, oh, well, I don't think I can have what I want, so I will settle for this mediocre thing, which doesn't give you enough enthusiasm to keep going, for goodness sake, because you know it's the mediocre thing that you don't really want. Or the other thing people do is, oh, I'm in so much debt. That's why I'm going to build a business, or that's why I'm going to do whatever, whatever. But money alone, even debt, is not enough of a motivator to do something really amazing with your life. At some point, you'll get fed up of it, okay? You will. I believe that we should all be as rich as Midas if we want to be. But I know that money alone will never keep you going. You have to have a bigger reason than that. You have to. For me, it's just to begin with, it was my girls. That was the thing that kept me going when all I wanted to do was cry and die. Basically, my awesome princesses, I'd look them in the eye and I'd know that there's no way I'm going to tell them that for a woman, the only thing you can do is what you don't want to do, or not have children, or have to kind of keep juggling and all of the nonsense that we as women sometimes, well, we as women, you might be a man listening to me, but as women, you take on board some seriously crazy ideas and you accept them as truth simply because you're a woman. But anyway, that's a story for a different day. And if you haven't done Unapologetic Rise of the Queen, you really should. It's in the Abundance Library. Go and do it, okay? Because there's certain attitudes that are particularly unique to women. And you need to break those. You need to break those if you're going to prosper. But anyway, the only difference between those who thrive in their vision and those who just about survive life is literally that you decide that you are going to get to the end. You are going to make it happen. The real thing. And you just keep walking towards it. You keep navigating whatever needs navigating, but you never stop. You never stop. It's like when I'm on my bike ride, there might be cars in front of me some days. There might be random people doing who knows what random thing. There might be dustbin men or whatever. But my goal is to, as much as I can, keep moving forward till I do my 10 laps and then go back home. So I have to navigate all of the whatever shows up in my path. Just go around it, across it, shout good morning to it. Basically, whilst going on. And I get to the end. Without a shadow of a doubt, I get to the end. And every day the divine reminds me, see, you always get to the end. Always. And so when I consider my huge vision of 334,000 people being served every freaking day, being reminded of their worth, reminded of who they are on this planet, being empowered to live in their true design. That vision sometimes seems so big. When am I going to get there? Yes, I'm making progress, but I want to be there. And yet, I know the only way I get there is by just continually taking one step, then the next, then the next, then the next, then the next, even on the days when it feels like hell, on the days when it feels like it's not getting anywhere, on the days when it feels like I don't know if I'm even enough to do this. You just keep moving forward. And that's it. That's it. Life is actually a heck of a lot more simple than we realize. Anyway, I hope that encourages someone today. Okay? Just keep moving forward. Keep taking the next step. Life is a heck of a lot simpler than you think. Yes. Anyway, yes, I'll stop there. But this is it, guys. If you know your mindset needs adjustment, and for all of us it does, okay? So when I say if you know, I know that it does. Because if you're not quite where you want to go, or you're not even on path, then it is because you're telling yourself stories. If you know that you're procrastinating, it is because you're telling yourself very limiting stories. And those limiting stories may seem so real to you. They may seem like the only possible story available, but it's not true. Come into the Abundance Library, start and continue your immersion. Okay, this isn't something you do to flick a button and that's it. Oh my God, I'm going to suddenly be saved in 3 seconds flat. You have to recognize that it took you some time to get where you are right now. It's going to take you some time to shift those things. I'm not saying it's going to take you as long. With deliberate decision, things shift a heck of a lot faster than when you're passively allowing things to affect you. Come into the Abundance Library by messaging me the word abundance. I'm glad it spoke to you, Janelle. Okay, lovely. Come into the Abundance Library, immerse yourself in a program a day. Get the emails that I send out to you for whatever program that you're on. Okay, there's a whole series of programs because I've changed the structure around a little bit to ensure that people are not expecting to come in for just 30 days and think that it's, oh, that's it, that's all I need. No, it's not. I know it's not. That was a taster. But I'm realizing now that actually I just need to, take away the option of only doing 30 days, because as much as it helps people, and I've seen lots of people and I keep getting all of these emails telling me how amazing it is, it's not enough, because then people just go back to their old life and that's it. As if, I don't know, as if 30 days is suddenly going to change years of being crazy. So I'm going to be honest with you. No, what we're doing here is awakening. What we're doing here is expanding, and it's a continual, ongoing process. You come into the Abundance Library, you immerse yourself for a good period of time. You will see change. There's no doubt in my mind about that. The divine has promised me. I know it, and I see it in the people that come in, and I see it in the emails that I receive. I see it, and I want it for every single person. We are here to make a difference. We are here to enjoy life. If you are not enjoying life, there's another way, honey. Come into the Abundance Library. I can actually feel sweat going down my back right now. I may have to put this down because it's not actually raining right now. But anyway, come into the Abundance Library by messaging me the word abundance. Share this video with somebody else as well, okay, my loves? Make sure that if you are already a member, that you are actually using the programs. Because there ain't no point coming in and then not doing anything with anything. Immerse your mind. Change your way of thinking. Rewire your brain for increased happiness and abundance. It is your divine right if you are willing to do what it takes. Are you? Message me the word abundance. I'll get the details over to you. Much amazing love. Share this with someone else, okay? Bye. I'm going to carry on my walk, and I probably will tie this around my waist. I am literally like baking inside of here. And I am an African girl. I don't bake much, frankly. Usually I'm quite loving the heat. But this time it's a bit much. It's a bit much. And it ain't raining, so I'm going to take it off. Anyway, my love, share this with someone else. Speak to you guys soon. Much amazing love. And you're so welcome, Melanie and Elle. Loving you guys. Bye.